of them get made again.
I waved at my neighbor's kid and she called the cops on me. I've lived in this neighborhood for 5 years. I keep to myself mostly. Work from home. Wave at people when I see them. Normal neighbor stuff. 6 months ago, a new family moved in across the street. Mom, dad, 2 young kids. I waved when they first arrived. They waved back. That was about the extent of our interaction. One Saturday, I was doing yard work out front. Their son rode past on his bike, maybe 8 years old. I looked up and waved. He waved back. Kept riding. I went back to pulling weeds. Didn't think twice about it. That night at 9 p.m., someone knocked on my door. I opened it to find 2 police officers on my porch. Sir, we got a report of a suspicious male watching children in this area. I blinked at them. Excuse me? They described the person, my height, my clothes, my yard. Then it clicked. They were here because I waved at a kid on a bike. I tried to explain. I was pulling weeds. The kid rode by. I waved. He waved back. That's the whole story. The officers didn't seem convinced. They asked more questions. How long have I lived here? Do I live alone? Do I have kids? I answered all of it. 5 years. Yes. No. The whole time I could see my neighbors watching from their windows. The officers finally left. No charges. Just following up on a report, they said. But I knew the damage was done. The next morning I walked out to get my mail. The woman across the street saw me and ducked back inside. A guy walking his dog crossed to the other side of the road. No one would look at me. Word had spread. I tried to confront the neighbor who called, knocked on her door. She wouldn't open it. I could see her standing behind the blinds. I left before I did something stupid. Weeks went by. I became a ghost in my own neighborhood. People I'd known for years suddenly didn't know me. I was the guy the cops came for. I had no idea what to do. So I installed cameras. Front yard, driveway, backyard. If anyone tried anything, I'd have evidence. And that's when I caught something I didn't expect. The cameras picked it up right away. Every morning around 6 a.m., the neighbor's dog would run onto my lawn. Same neighbor, the one who called the cops. Dog would squat right in the middle of my grass. She'd stand on the sidewalk watching. Never once cleaned it up. I started saving every clip. 2 weeks of footage. 14 separate incidents. Filed a complaint with the HOA. Attached the footage. They sent her a warning. Fines for future violations. 2 days later, she showed up at my door, screaming, "You're recording me? That's illegal. I'll sue you." I didn't flinch. It's my property. I can record whatever I want. She said she was calling the cops. I shrugged. Please do. I'll show them the footage of your dog using my yard as a toilet every day for 2 weeks straight. Then I'll show them the footage from the day you filed that report. Me standing in my front yard, waving at your kid. That's all I did. She went quiet. You called the police because I waved. You made my neighbors think I was some kind of EDP. People I've known for years won't talk to me anymore. Because of you. Her mouth opened, closed, opened again. Nothing. She turned and walked back to her house without another word. The HOA hit her with fines twice more. I had the footage to back it up every time. Eventually, the dog stopped coming. 3 months later, a for sale sign appeared in her yard. She moved out without a word. The morning the moving truck pulled away, one of my neighbors walked over. First person to talk to me in months. Just so you know, a lot of us never believed what she said. I looked at him for a long moment. Would have been nice to hear that when it mattered. He nodded. Didn't say anything else. Just walked back to his house. I went inside, closed the door. I still wave at kids in the neighborhood. I'm not going to let one woman's paranoia turn me into someone I'm not.